right there inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
2026 Kansas City Chiefs.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Kansas City. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense. And when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They put Kelsey in motion. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Eagles 0.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that. You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, if you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Returnable for Remigio. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action here. Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Run up the middle with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. There he goes. And he's in! Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Tell you what, this offense has come out, and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field, and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Eagles, nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Eagles offense are not ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. In motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
31-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space. You can see the eye eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Saquon is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Eagles 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Third down, 3 to go. throwing again. It's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to the first down.
And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So, from the 37, here's second and 1. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Eagles 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. Complete, and he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards. And an Eagle first
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time. And it leads to big gains like this.
On first down, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, Here's second down. And in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. Hurts will try it again. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take on. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
This one is caught by Dotson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
Complete to number 6, Devontae Smith. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard
Man,
line.
they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
9-yard line.
One more time, they try Barkley. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Eagles 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, KC.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Throwing is Hurts. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here's Remigio. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He runs with it. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
A give here to Pacheco. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Adoree Jackson makes the tackle.
On the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have a Chiefs first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. But they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. They put Kelce in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 30-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. these decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, he could be coming back due to a flag.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 3. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs, those situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
To the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Eagles 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with first and 10. Shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On first down, it's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 9. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Now Hurts. I've got this one complete to Goddard. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Jalen Carter gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Hurts to the air on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 2. Your tight end motioning left here. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, first and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 5. Man in motion is Smith. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's just an awesome play, especially in the midst of that kind of pressure. The second his head turned around, there was a guy right in his face, but he gets the ball out quick, right as he's being hit, and his guy does the rest with the ball in his hands.
He takes off, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Jerry Terry on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Open man, Devontae Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Remigio now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes back to the outside. Catch made by Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Mahomes going to keep it on a design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got this snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Taken in by Dotson. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
And it's 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And an Eagles first down.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, 2nd and 4. Now, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. I think the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. LKC going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here comes the Eagles punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They have likely 1 play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And I think the Eagles have it
tactical error here, Mike. At this stage in the game, you understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion left. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
He's going to tuck it and go. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.